Summer chores in the garden. You've got to summer prune any fruit trees you've got. So you find one that's getting too tall and has an end or too long. Oop, and you just pinch the end off. I mean, don't prune the whole branch back, but just the growing end. That'll encourage it to put more fruit spurs down into the tree before winter comes. It's also time to cut back any of the canes on raspberries and blackberries that made berries this year. You can see these. Some of these are old, they're from last year and they made berries this year. I'm going to cut those at the base, and then the new ones that made no berries, they're going to get tied up nicely. This one's already done. They're going to get tied up nicely and fertilized so that they put on some growth, and next year those will be the ones that make berries. It's also time to check on any grafts you did on a fruit tree. For example, this one right here took really, really well. You can see it's firm, it's making leaves. This one died, this one's dead. Sorry about the car sick video there. It's also time to cut off any dying leaves from your zucchinis and things. I haven't gotten really any zucchini this year or any crookneck, and I'm very upset because I am in love with crookneck squash. It's time to harvest seeds from your spinach, from your radishes that you let go to seed. See if they're dry. Some of these are dry and they're ready to be made into seeds for next crop. And actually, I'll pull these off in about a week when they're fully all dried all the way through, and then I'll plant them at late August for another crop. You should give all of your zucchinis and tomatoes, even okra, corn, peppers, anything like that. It's time to give those some kind of fertilizer, whether that's pea in a bucket and water it down a whole lot, or it's some kind of like fancy thing that you spent money on. Personally, I'll be using fish fertilizer, watering it down and using that. If I can get my hands on pea, I'll put that in there. You gotta water it down a whole lot, and you just want to put it on the soil, don't get it on the plant. It's also time to agonize about whether I should pick the head off this sunflower yet or not. There's quite a few of them. I want them to be ready to be planted because I'm going to use them for seeds next year. I have a few that I eat as well, but I let those stand as long as possible. It's time to make shade for some of your rhubarbs if they're starting to struggle. Make sure you're fertilizing the hell out of any melons you're growing, because these things go through fertilizer like crazy. Hello, my baby. Another bunch of babies. How do y'all know when an eggplant's ready? I have no idea. Don't know.